One of the things that I hope prompts the American people to stand up and defend our liberty, to realize that the power lies with the hundreds of millions of us who did not vote for Donald Trump, and any of y'all who did, who didn't actually want a fascist state, who didn't actually want us to be the puppet of Vladimir Putin, who didn't actually think that we were going to become part of the axis of evil, betray all of our allies, including Ukraine, start a trade war with our closest neighbors, Mexico and Canada. All of y'all who voted for Donald Trump but didn't realize that it meant that your Social Security is going to end in between 30 and 90 days, didn't realize that you were going to take away health care from 40% of America's children. For those of you who didn't realize you were voting to take away nursing home coverage for 60% of America's seniors in nursing home memory care facilities. For those of you who didn't realize you were going to be bankrupting America's farmers and sending us into a recession, completely obliterating your 401k, feel free to come over and join the party with the rest of us. And I know I have been saying this since literally the day after the election. No one is coming to save us, especially none of the Democrats. They are not going to come save us. It is one thing to have righteous anger, outrage at what the Republicans are doing, how they are complicit in helping Donald Trump execute a fascist coup, how they are willfully, freely giving up their constitutional powers as representatives in Congress and handing them over to unelected ketamine addict Elon Musk. It's one thing to see the party that said they were the pro-family values party, the pro-constitution party, the pro-small government party, to support a man who's been found liable of sexual assault and has had many instances of infidelity, but also to support the rapists that he put in his cabinet, and then also to support a man who has had 14 children with many, many different women, the pro-family values party. To support a man who completely disrespects the separation of powers and violates the Constitution, several articles of it from day one, endlessly, repeatedly, including his tariffs. He does not have the constitutional authority to institute a tariff. That is the job of Congress. But, y'all are the party of the Constitution. That party of small government that loves to cut programs in order to reduce the national debt. How are y'all feeling about $4.3 trillion being added to our debt over the next 10 years to do one thing, to give a tax cut to billionaires? Yeah, we know y'all Republicans in Congress. You have no ethics. You have no integrity. You're not only hypocrites, you are betraying the values of your party in order to support a fascist takeover. Yeah, any of us that are outraged at those guys, understandable. But I am also so frustrated with Democrats in Congress. And I've been spewing about it on Blue Sky for the last couple of days because I don't know what else to do. I have been calling daily. I've been calling Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer's office. I've been calling my reps every single day. Do not attend the fascist State of the Union. Get up, walk out, have your own protest. We need to have drama. We need to have a spectacle. We need to show that we are on the side of the American people, and we will not give any credence, credibility to fascism, to what Donald Trump is doing, to the fact that he has betrayed all of our allies and is positioning us as a puppet of Vladimir Putin, as under the control of our adversary, Russia. And so then I saw Chuck Schumer's weak-ass response on Blue Sky. And, here it is. Chuck Schumer had the audacity to say Democrats are fighting for you. This is the same Democratic leadership that said, what do y'all want us to do? We have the minority. Our hands are tied. We can't do anything. Right. My reply, of course, is your definition of fight is substantively different than mine. Yours means flaccid tactics 30 years out of date and relying on the etiquette of a system that has already been dismantled by fascists. The best way you, Chuck Schumer, the best way you, Hakeem Jeffries, can contribute to the fight to save America is to step aside. I also want to point to this, and I know Jasmine Crockett and a number of other women in Congress that I respect very much are doing this, but dozens of Democratic Congresswomen plan to wear pink tonight. I saw Laura Bassett posted this on Blue Sky, and her response is slams head against brick wall repeatedly. And mine is, Dems are bringing cookies to a knife fight once again. This is exactly the wrong kind of performative, weak thing to do. It's just like the time they all wore kente cloth and thought that that was doing something. As one of my YouTube commenters said, eggs are so expensive because all of the chickens are in Congress. Okay, my kids are ready to go. We are leaving now to go to the protest in downtown Portland because I don't know what else to do with my rage at the impotence or the corruption, both of Congress right now. But I do want to encourage everybody, the power lies with the people. We have the power. We not only make billionaires, we can unmake them. We put people in power, we can remove them from power. We have the right to defend the Constitution. The rights delineated in the Constitution are still extended to us, the people, as long as we claim them and exercise them. Congress may be rolling over for fascism, but we, the people, do not have to. Jasmine Crockett said that she and other Democratic women in Congress are the resistance, but that we, the people, still have to show up, and ultimately it's up to us. And I totally agree. It is up to us. It's up to us. We cannot wait for a savior. We are going to save ourselves. So Jasmine Crockett said today in her press conference that she and other Democratic women in Congress are the resistance in the legislative branch, but that it is still up to us, the American people, to defend our democracy, to save ourselves, that we have the job of pushing elected representatives, and I think we should still keep doing that. I don't think it is a waste of energy to keep pressuring them, to keep pushing them, to keep trying to hold them accountable. Ultimately, it is up to us to show up and protest. It's up to us to withhold our dollars from the economy. It's up to us to learn about the history of fascism, to learn how coups take over democracies, to learn how authoritarianism installs itself, to understand our enemy. I have that Rage Against the Machine song playing in my head like on a loop, Know Your Enemy, to understand how we got here so that we can understand how to fix it, so we can understand how to stand up against it and be successful. This is the time for us to be capable go-getters. This is the time for us to rise to the challenge when Congress will not. I've been saying over and over and over again, we are capable. It is up to us to do the research, to learn, to get educated very quickly, and to act very quickly, to plug in, to form community connections, to get involved in our grassroots organizations, to do the work of defending democracy. This democracy is our democracy. It's up to us to defend it. Okay, now I'm going to leave with my kids and head out to the protest. I hope everybody boycotts Trump's fascist State of the Union tonight. I hope that every one of us does things like, if you're an Oregonian, you log on to Senator Ron Wyden's virtual town hall that he will be doing instead. He is not attending tonight. I'm super proud of Ron for that. Anybody else, 5051 will be doing an event tonight at the same time. I don't care what you do. Hang out with your family, watch a movie, do something worthwhile, engage in a hobby, go for a walk. Don't watch tonight. Do not give your views and your clicks and your interests. Trump loves to say he has the people on his side, that he has the numbers, that he has huge crowds. Okay, don't watch. Don't give him that. Don't give him that win. We need to reclaim our power. Okay, I'm heading out.